Hey guys, welcome back. So right now I'm kind of very curious about the new Watchdogs game, Legion. Like I said in previous reactions, I played the first two games and they were okay. I didn't fall in love with them, but they were fine. But what I've seen so far of Legion looks really cool. Having said that, what I thought of the first two games when I first saw those initial trailers, I thought also looked amazing. So I'm hoping that this one doesn't let us down in any way, shape or form, but I'm really liking the concept where you can kind of recruit anybody in the world to be part of your team. That looks really intriguing to me. So we're going to be looking at the Watch Dogs 3 Legion gameplay demo, 25 minutes, E3 2019. How good has E3 been to us? I mean, it's been sensational, the amount of stuff coming out. Man, it's going to be an exciting few months. All right, so let's take a look. 3, 2, 1, go.
Sick face tattoo.
What can you tell me
like a
about
cool
him,
guy.
Bagley?
Apparently he's been busy planting
That's
evidence.
what the old lady assassin. Is that who we're playing?
We should look into this.
Straight away. That was a really cool part of that original trailer that I saw.
We have added the guy as a potential recruit. Now all we got to do is find where George went to. Looks like he might have walked away while we were rambling on there. He's walked his way back in the world.
He's
I told
got
you.
stuff to do.
He's got a
Okay,
schedule.
so-
He's got stuff to do. He's out there
I
in the
don't
world
know.
doing it.
He
Who they
needs to
using?
handle all his stuff so he can get to the
Their
pharmacy
job as good
by
as I
6
do.
a.m. tomorrow.
Matt is playing as a low mobility character. Which,
We're gaining a little bit of ground. It's just
gradually.
So you can still kind of
gradually,
check
making our
and
way
see
up
who
there.
everybody
Low
is.
mobility characters can do everything everybody else can do. They're just going to go about it a little bit slower. So,
look at the hair.
What do you want?
You've been rather naughty. DeadSec's caught wind that you're planting evidence for Albion.
I am not doing it by choice.
Oh.
They're blackmailing me. If I don't follow them lead, me done.
Right. And if someone made that dirt disappear,
You're gonna infiltrate Albion to get rid of the evidence.
The
If you
the
didn't,
faces look a little
you owe
plasticky
you
still.
something serious, but
Appreciate it's still early days.
shit. I'd consider lending him a hand. Could turn out to be useful.
Albion stores sensitive data like this on air-gapped servers, so zeroing those hard drives will solve his problem and put an end to this whole evidence planting scheme.
Always walking into
Tell
people.
me how to get there.
so there we go. We cheated
Well,
up
okay.
that bar to get his support up high, but he still wants us to do one big favor for him before he's really willing to join the team. So
And that's what we're doing now.
that's
So,
exactly what
okay,
we're
so
gonna
you get a
do.
new recruit.
See Matt cruising down the streets here, beautiful Westminster
Gotta do a
district
mission
of London.
to win them over.
You know, the
Big
iconic
Ben,
Big
yeah.
Ben there, Parliament next to that, pulling down up on the Thames here.
Ooh,
the
that
London
London Eye.
London
London
town.
Eye.
I mean,
Actually,
obviously this looks gorgeous,
Yeah.
and you know we're
What
in
if
the,
it's-
I guess,
Thank you.
relatively
Like realistic.
You're welcome. You know, we're in the
Like they
relatively
actually
near
mapped
future.
London.
How do you and the team go about sort of creating the London you want while staying true to what London is today?
tricky question. to
Delicate
throw at
balance?
here, but I mean, essentially, what we do is we started off with a lot of research. We went there in person. We've done our, you know, our homework, so to speak. You know, we've done a lot of investigations. We figured out what we wanted in there, the types of locations and the places. We knew we wanted to include as much as possible.
Yeah, it
we
looks
got a
good.
very huge offering. We're going to pull up the menu later, and we can show you off just how big and robust that world is. We've also added new stuff, you know, straight out of our imaginations as well. So not just taking the places that are there, but injecting some of our own places and personality into our version of what future London could be.
Cool.
This
I
could
love
be
that
the
it's
new
set in London.
Scotland
It's a
Yard
nice
in the
change.
Yeah, and based on actual Scotland Yard, but in our version of the world, things are a little different. So not just the Metropolitan Police anymore. They've been kind of relegated, pushed to the side by private military contractors who have kind of taken over the station. That's Albion. You'll notice their flag.
I love that she's just
propaganda,
shuffling.
And there's soldiers patrolling the halls of New Scotland Yard. So it's safe to say it's you know, super locked down. He's not going to be able to just waltz in here with Granny and hack those servers. So he's going to do a little bit of scouting around. You notice from time to time a wave emanating out to
hijacking the
player
cameras.
or the camera. That's Matt using the ping system, which
Okay.
kind of data scrapes the world, finds different things in the world that he can interact with, like hacking into cameras, setting up traps, profiling characters to add to his contacts tab. Matt doing a little bit of scouting around now. You know,
So still
trying
very
figure
similar
out where that
gameplay to the
blackmail
previous
server is.
one.
Looks like we've got a sight line there. Person chipping in time to time says Bagley.
Yeah.
That's your sentient AI assistant. kind of like a hacked version of an Alexa or a Siri. He's kind of the cornerstone, linking all your team together, and he's gonna pop in time to time, give you some hints and tips, and kind of help guide you on your way.
Bagley, because he's English.
The journeys of Watchdogs.
And we're seeing the skills as well when we're
Very
profiling
English-sounding name.
these guys that are effectively standing in our way.
Yeah, those are real people too. You know, you can profile them, save them to your contacts tab. If Matt doesn't kill them, we could even recruit them later to the team.
It's harder to recruit the dead. No, he said.
Oh, that'd be a cool
He's wagging his
concept.
fingers. Are we going lethal or no? All
No,
right.
no.
Okay.
I think we're gonna try and do this a little stealth.
Watch Dogs
but
3,
it is a
Legion of the
systemic
Dead.
Demo, so you know
Who knows?
anything can and
Could
will
work.
go wrong. I'm sure.
Zombie
Using
game,
that
that'd be
hack
sick.
distract in there, he deactivated the security device, make his way in there.
What
a
is she
little
wearing
easier.
on her head?
He found that server in the back room there, but now he's encountered a
She's put on
locked
a
door obstacle.
pig mask.
Fortunately,
see her put
there's
that on.
someone out in the world that has the key card to that door.
Cool. Spider
Matt is
drone.
playing the hacker class today, so that comes with a little extra special perk. He's got his little spider bot buddy there, whipping out and navigating the world
Spider-bot.
with that. That spider can even do takedowns on enemies. Has a drone turret function, so you can actually go and
If you want to go aggro.
if you wanted to take that guy out with the turret, that would be completely possible.
Getting very close there, Matt. Okay.
Oh.
Taking him out anyway.
Oh, face hugger.
Face hugger
Yeah.
action there.
That looked comfortable.
The spider bot did self-destruct, but not to worry. There's a little cooldown in the timer. That'll regenerate over time, and it'll be able to redeploy that later.
Very cool.
So we got that key card.
So it's just sitting there in the meantime when someone steal it?
So it's an RFID key that he hacked digitally.
Oh, hello.
Have remote pocket pick.
Quick
Yeah,
reflexes,
Brittany's not our
dude.
most capable hand-to-hand fighter. So we do equip her with a stun gun, so we can do a little bit more aggressive takedowns with hand-to-hand, as she won't carry quite her weight as someone else with the melee system.
Got some friendly emotes there too as well.
Yeah.
I want to
Yeah,
talk
the
about the
finger.
mask as well. Looks like he's handling business, but
Yeah, we're in a restricted area, right? So you can't just go in there with your face exposed. All the characters in the
that's
systemic
good.
demo going off the rails right now.
It's been shot at.
Those guys getting in here. Granny going loud, pulling out that weapon. We do have a choice, lethal or non-lethal. Matt's choosing right now to use the non-lethal shock rounds, so those people aren't dead. Granny's just putting them to sleep.
What has she
very
got? Is it
kind,
blood?
sympathetic grandma.
She's been shot in the back. Poor grandma.
Time to make that.
Clearing out some
Time to make
enemies.
the exit. Yeah.
Yeah. We're gonna
Whoa.
make our way there.
How did she not break a
Hard on the
bone?
knees, yeah.
That hurt me. I'm not a
She's
grandpa,
moving
guys. Come on.
fast.
Chaos breaking out in the
Yeah.
streets. Yeah.
Mask off,
Oh,
mask
is
on,
going
mask
back
off.
on, coming back off.
Maybe you want to run away from here, man. Yeah. Let's get out of here.
You wouldn't
before
suspect
things
her,
go
would
off
you?
the rails.
Little old lady. After some espionage tricks.
We've cleaned up the dirt out
Margie.
there. You're free.
You seen it? Look, it is not normally my way to rob shopkeepers. But I was in dire situation. I owe you.
Don't be a stranger, love. We just may take you up on that favor someday.
You got it. You need help? I'm the first one you call, you hear me?
Yay.
We got
Recruit
George.
available.
So there
Nice.
we go. Yeah, we got George. He expressed his
Also got a
willingness
list.
to join DedSec, so we're gonna take him up on that. Obviously, right? We can recruit George. When you recruit a new operative, you have the opportunity to select their class. This gives
cool.
you a little bit more customization to not only play the
Forza,
characters you want,
hacker,
but play them how
infiltrator.
you want as well. So we were already showing you guys the hacker class with the spider bot ability. That's more of our remote infiltrator type class. We have our enforcer, which is kind of a run and gun heavy weapon specialist with a sticky mine special ability, and the infiltrator class.
You get
Stealth,
stealth.
melee, focus,
brute force.
They have an AR cloaking ability, which
Or
allows them
hacking.
to go invisible, or at least make people think they're invisible, and even shroud bodies.
May I choose?
As long as it's the infiltrator class.
I would love to see the infiltrator. That's
It's a
how
demo.
I would play. And
So
I
they
think,
got up.
You know, Berube also.
So they got
likes
rigged
to
up.
Take it slow and
Yeah,
steady. Where
I was
possible.
just joking about that. You could have chose any class,
Yeah.
but we want to show
okay.
off the most amount of stuff possible
Okay.
to our fans today. So we're going to try and get through all
Infiltrator.
3 classes at some
Oh.
point in the demo.
Well then.
We'll see how
Cool.
it goes.
Okay.
So Matt had a perk available to equip. So even beyond the class system, further customizing your characters the way you like to play, we have perks. So perks are different abilities you can assign to that player for further customization. You'll see we have 4 available in the E3 demo today. We'll obviously have a lot more in the full version of the game.
Gotcha. And Matt just went ahead and
Cool.
picked one without
I think-
consulting us.
I
It's
think
The
okay.
character designs are
What
good.
perk do we got, Matt?
We went for the lunge.
He's got the lunge perk.
What is the
equipped.
lunge perk?
Lunge
Cloaked
perk's going to give you a
takedowns.
little bit of a increased takedown radius
Okay.
when you're going through that layout.
Close the
Yeah,
gap.
close the gap quick.
Okay.
Take those guys out from a little further when
And
he's
that,
playing.
I mean, that seems to play to his particular skill set as well with the grapple damage.
exactly.
Was
yeah.
that in your mind? when
Okay, so you
chose that, or
can
did
fast
you-
travel around the map by just picking a new recruit. That's cool.
And radicals. Try to fit in.
I'm onto it.
Kind of like
All right, got a
Grand Theft
super
Auto
cool new
5.
operative. We did a tactical op swap there, which tags the person out on the spot. Our granny's going back to her routine, off to tea time or to bed. It's
Doing
it's
what she
late.
needs to do.
I don't know. Yeah.
Look at
And
this car.
we're going to take our new operative on a story mission. So
Okay.
we have a full, robust
Cool.
campaign, of course. 5 unique op
Kill
lines,
box.
all with their own thematics and interesting characters and places to go to. Very exotic missions. This one's more of our traditional British spy thriller, very James Bond-esque.
All right.
You know, cloak and dagger shit.
Resident meeting at Westminster Abbey. Final resting
I'm liking the look of the game. I mentioned earlier that the faces did look a bit plasticky, like a little waxy. There's always time
Making
to
our way
improve that,
back to
hopefully, but the
Westminster,
general
over
look
to
of the game is
Westminster
very
Abbey.
nice.
You'll see Matt's driving
The
an
lighting effects are
autonomous,
good.
what we call a room on
I love you
wheels
seeing the
vehicle.
London
no steering wheel, no even
area as well.
steering column in there.
Have you been to London? It's
enjoy
cool
the
seeing all the
Back,
landmarks that
enjoy
I've been
he's
to.
hacking in and remotely driving it. All the vehicles in the world are autonomous capable.
Okay.
So we could have enabled the auto drive and sat back and had this drive him to his destination. Matt's not a very passive guy, so he likes to play. He likes to take control. So he's driving there himself.
Whoa, where are we now?
We're at the famous Westminster Abbey
Yeah.
Cathedral
Mhm.
here. Notice we got a little social outreach going on here. The people of London reaching out, helping each other out with their lives. They're not happy with what's going on. They want to help. The people of London, they want to help each other, right? That's why, you could believe that something like DedSec could be something that they'd be inspired to join and maybe make even a bigger difference in the world. But if you're not willing to do that, you could have other options for helping your fellow people.
Cool.
Cool. He's gonna have a chat to Ivanka. No, he's run right past Ivanka. Bagley.
Now what we're
Have
about
a
to see
seat.
here is the characters we recruit and play as become the stars of the show. They are fully immersed in the cutscenes with their own mannerisms and dialect and personalities, and things will play out differently depending on who we've recruited and are
Cool.
playing
That's
as.
awesome. That's what I like about this game. Just the
I have to walk
the
away.
sheer scope of it.
I haven't slept in 76 hours. I can't do this.
Done that.
No, I'm afraid. I know who Sycorax is, and I don't think I can beat her.
Sycorax.
Just give me the name. I'm not asking.
This guy is great. That was a good pick.
All right,
He's a very handsome man.
trusting you with this.
Gone but not forgotten.
Yes.
Exactly.
So
Okay.
who do we have here?
Jump
so
to a
now
new
we
scene.
have our new character. I didn't catch his name there. We pop open the profiler.
Lyle.
There we
Okay.
go.
Lyle
Likes to pick
Bigelow.
fights at the pub.
Lyle. So we got
And he
Lyle
obviously
Bigelow.
spends some good time at the pub because his skill is plus 75% melee damage while drunk.
Yeah, that's not accidental. Our traits and their stories, they're connected,
Ah,
right?
they
So
line up
that's
nice.
derived from their information and their backstories to make the world simulation
Can't
more
see all
robust.
the information.
and,
It's cut off on the side,
accurate,
guys.
I guess.
Cool. Let's dig
Age
back in. I
51.
know we're anxious to get back into the gameplay.
Yeah, we're gonna get back into the game. We're gonna be heading all the way
Camden,
up to the top
City
of
of
the map
Westminster.
there, Camden Market. While we're here, we'll take a little bit of time to peruse around
See
the
what's going on, yeah.
Looks
our
cool.
version
Nice
of
big
London.
map.
It's a very big offering, super dense. We got 8 unique boroughs, all with their own identities,
Oh, nice.
cultural landmarks.
Sims in 3D. That's cool.
Simulated populations, different people, different places. Very robust world to explore and discover.
And thankfully, with
travel
London, there's a
22
very robust
station.
transit system with the metro to work with.
Yeah, that's right. We have to take advantage of that,
Get on the old
iconic
tube.
underground tube station as our fast travel system. It's just one of many ways we can get around the world. popping out here in the iconic Camden High Street. So Camden's a very different vibe from Westminster. Westminster's a little more traditional, buttoned down, you know, kind of a traditionally classic.
Looks really good.
Iconic British location, whereas Camden
Just love the
Market's
lighting.
more of a part of counterculture.
That building has a scorpion coming out of it.
Yeah, tattoo
Practices
shop
pain
with a
tolerance
giant
medication.
holographic scorpion.
Meditation.
We're in the future, you know. Take advantage of that. You know, at least on the art side, we're injecting a
lot of flavor.
A lot of flair infused into the world
Stealing
with
bikes.
our future technologies. It is a famous shopping district in the world as well. So this is just like real life. A lot of clothing shops here. In fact, every single clothing store in our world is interactable.
Oh,
so you
cool.
can go there, interact with the smart glass panel
Punk's
on the
not
window,
dead.
buy some interesting threads for your character or your
shopping.
team. A little bit of a disclaimer here. Work in progress features. Some of the iconography and inventory will be missing.
I just do it right there at the
but
front.
We got enough stuff equipped that we can find Matt some nice clothes to wear.
Or remove some clothes.
Or remove some
Yeah.
clothes as well. You know,
All right.
slick jacket.
Yeah.
Kind
Good
of fit
look.
in
The leather
with the
and spikes.
eclectic crowd in Camden
And his
High Street.
undies.
Oh, wow. All right.
They can customize a lot. That's cool.
Interesting choice. Yeah.
Reflection
cool.
of self.
Yeah,
Yeah,
looks
I like
cool.
it. Yeah.
I'm digging
Cool
it.
shoes. It's a bit of a Freddie Mercury thing going on here.
Yeah, I got our operative decked out. You know, that doesn't affect his personality. That's just, you know, giving him a little flair.
Oh, wheelie. Cool. Love his
Making our way
jacket.
down, little token wheelie pop there on
Camden.
the bike. Going down to Camden Market. So Camden Market in our world, it's not quite the tourist trap it is in modern London.
No, it's a lot nicer
Got some other stuff.
in real life.
Yeah.
Probably trying to blend in. Spies are just criminals who work for the government, right?
Sycorax has 3 people in the area looking for Manning. Word would get back to her quickly if something were to happen to them. So you'd better hurry up and happen to them before they move on.
Oh, cool. Got a drone again.
So, as I was saying before, Bagley so rudely interrupted me. Camden Market, not quite the same place it is in modern London. In our version of the world, it's become quite dystopian. It's completely been taken over by organized crime unit who have come in here and set up their operations. A lot of black
The world
market
always
activity
goes
going
to
on
pot in the
Camden
future,
Market.
doesn't it?
Shut
in our
that
world.
down.
Yeah. Matt scouting around with a drone. We have different drones all throughout the world. Cargo drones, news drones, Wi-Fi drones,
Wi-Fi drones.
construction drones, assault drones, riot drones, a world full of
All
drones.
the
You can
drones.
just go ahead and find those out in the world and pluck them out of the sky and take over control of them.
It's like we got a bit of a grow up here or something.
Yeah, little illegal black market activity going around. Something a little more serious than a grow
Out of
up in
range.
the back end of the market.
Drops-
Yeah,
just
those
drops
look
out.
like humans.
Yeah, these are not good people, right? Please do not feel bad for them if Matt has to take a few of these guys out. You found that the gate was locked. Looking for another opportunity to
You can control the
bypass
van while being on
systems
top of
here,
it.
Getting creative, little hacking of vehicles. Made himself a little platform to jump off.
Love it.
Also spotting a cargo drone up in the sky there. Moving around the layout with explosive payload. Hacking right in there.
Drop cargo.
Taking control. Setting up some traps in the world.
Cool. Blew some shit
Big
up.
enough that we could even jump on there and ride it.
Oh yes,
Pretty
and
sweet.
perhaps looks like he's lining something up. I don't know. I'm seeing a target at the bottom of that. Is that too much of a spoiler?
Well, it is
It's
a
fairly
cargo
obvious.
drone, so it does have some
Cargo. Oh,
Brilliant.
explosive
That
payload
was fun.
there. Unleashing that on the unsuspecting
More, please.
guys below.
And here he is hiding behind that.
opening the door.
Getting creative, hacking a few things as he goes throughout.
I guess
his,
on the drone.
Exploration.
With a box on his head.
Box head, sweet mask.
Box head. Excellent. I like that you can ride them.
Flying in here, a little Green Goblin style action
Yeah.
going on. Taking advantage of that cargo drone.
I
Oh,
like that
nice
box.
work.
He is playing the infiltrator class
Oh.
there. Oh, suplex. Nice.
That's cool.
Nicely done.
And what was that?
So what? what
How can he
was
see
doing
through
there,
the
he was
box?
Hacking into people's optic nerve device to put a camouflage cloak on himself, hiding them from his vision.
optic
Snuck
nerve
in there with
device.
a little melee takedown and shrouded that dead body with the same device. So those people are hidden from people's sight, They're still there.
And
They're
Bart
not
with the box
actually
on.
Really gone. They're just.
There's a
hidden
real
from people's
brawler.
vision.
Okay.
Not
Yeah,
showing
was
off
it-
our
Wow.
a little more hands-on.
our improved
Oh.
melee system here. We got takedowns, dodges, grapples.
Is he
And
drunk?
brutal
Oh, this
finishers.
box says
brutal
twat.
finishers? Yeah.
Is he drunk though? Isn't he better
The
when he's
advantage
drunk?
of taking people out with the hand-to-hand, of course, you know, those are people he could add to his contacts tab, and we could potentially even win them over and recruit them later. You know, it's going to take quite a bit more convincing.
Really?
than the, people
Forgive
on the
and
street,
forget,
but,
right?
That's cool.
yeah. They have problems in their lives too that they're, I'm sure, grateful if we
Beat,
can help them
beat
out.
someone to a
Beat 'em
pulp
down.
and then recruit them.
In here, we
Respect.
got 2 out of 3 people neutralized. Taking out some drones, not just
Some
friendly drones,
gunfire.
but combat drones patrolling the skies as well.
Coming in all flavors.
It's looking very good.
Got a guy in here in some kind of demented black market operating theater. You know, good stuff can't be happening in there. This is definitely a bad dude.
Shut them
That
down.
dude.
Shut them down.
Let's see. Looks like Matt's going out hunting down the key card, get access to that door.
There's that RFID again, just getting in range.
ID. Keeping those drones off his back.
Move closer to data source.
You got a box on your head, man. A little problem.
How does he see?
It's hard. It's hard work.
Different masks obviously available for your characters to find and buy and equip. Give
It's like
them
a
your
really
own,
big
customized
map.
flavors.
How did he not see him come running
Did
in?
a traction- double drop kick. Wham! Wow, nicely done.
Shelly's
Nicely
talking
done.
to you. Bagley's back.
Your plan worked. There's more buzz coming from
And
Sycorax's
then there, a little
organisation than
parkour
their next to
action,
Randy
climbing up
Wasps.
there for escape.
Well, I may have
Seems
sent
like a really
you
good story.
Sycorax's network CCTV footage of what you just
I
did
like
to their
a
friends.
story that's
That
really
got
kind of
moving.
engrossing and gets you
Just
really
saying.
invested in the
No,
world.
not really. But then you're a violent insurgent who runs around in a colourful mask, punching mercenaries, stealing top secret intelligence, and driving through street cafes. Define safe.
Good times.
Fair enough. So what now?
That's easy. Your fellow operatives are following all of the lieutenants around. So look at that. One of them just left a dead drop in a rubbish bin at Trafalgar Square, which sounds like a lead to me.
That's where we're going then.
Right.
Yeah, to
All right,
Paragon.
we got the next beat of our objective, way down in Trafalgar Square,
Love it.
iconic Trafalgar Square, symbol of free speech and public assembly in the world. You'll notice Matt's looking at, he's got other operatives out in the world going
So
about
you-
doing their thing. That's one means of traveling around the world. It's actually switching to your different
Yeah,
operatives.
go to another
And,
operative, that's
yeah,
cool.
You could go to where they are, or we could take the tube. Interest of time, we'll jump on that tube and,
All
and
right.
make our way down there. It's super quick.
Getting a look at Trafalgar
Trafalgar
Square.
Square. Trafalgar.
Yeah. Trafalgar Square, like I said, a symbol of free speech, public assembly. The people in London out in full force expressing their frustration with what's happening in their world, showing that, you know, resilient British defiance.
You're here to find a dead drop containing location of Sycorax.
Yeah, it looks good. I like it.
Lieutenants. You can find and murder the old woman. Don't worry, she's very bad.
Right, thanks.
Matt taking a good look around, maybe
Kyle
profiling some
John.
people to see
Saving
as
them
they're
for the
scheduled.
contacts, yeah.
They're right where they're supposed to be. Out there adding some interesting operatives for
So you can-
later on his contact
Yeah, you
tab.
can
Love it.
you can approach anyone. That is so cool. Sounds massive though.
Here we go, Matt hacking in that camera. Always a good idea before you enter any location to get a good
Recon.
scout around,
Yeah.
do your reconnaissance. He's noticing some authority in the vicinity. We got some.
Yeah, you
Albion
gotta know where the
guards
bad
up
guys
there.
are.
Likely to be a trouble situation
Yeah.
brewing.
About to
here.
get into some action.
Yeah, maybe we'll take this opportunity to switch to one of our operative classes.
Force
Take one of our assault characters there. Yeah, let's go with her. She looks good. She looks
Enforcer,
tough,
so she's gonna
capable.
be punching things.
Feeling the heat already.
Yeah, there we go. Just like that in there. Tac op swap. Just gotta find our objective.
The
Matt
character
scouted
designs
out
are
a
really
little,
good. I like how unique they
trash
are.
bin, dead drop there, going to pick up. And again, you'll see that our characters become fully immersed in the cinematics. She's gonna have a different voice and different actions as well.
That's
They
good.
are truly the stars of the stories.
Love it.
The characters you recruit.
What's going on here?
Hello, DedSec. You're trying to stop me, but my work isn't done yet. I don't want to make the people of this city suffer any, but sometimes things have to get a little bit worse before they can get a hell of a lot better. You can survive this, but you have to surrender. Right fucking now.
I'll never surrender to you.
You're confused. Did you think I'd say all this if I hadn't?
Is that a bomb? It is a bomb. London deserves better. Action scene.
Get out of there now. But there's people in the embassy. It's too late. Fucking run.
So what's going on? He's got framed for a terrorist activity there. We got the authorities closing in on him. You know, he's completely surrounded, not just on the ground.
Lethal.
Drones
Lethal
shooting him out
tech.
of the sky as well. He is playing that assault class, so he's got that proximity mine. He's able to throw in the world, detonate on characters.
It looks like he's in some trouble, though.
He's got some heavy artillery going.
The mask is on.
Surrender or get back up. What's he gonna do?
We gotta get back up.
We gotta get back
We gotta
up.
get
We
back
gotta get
up.
back up. Don't give up. You got this.
Look, all your bullet wounds are everywhere.
Hello, oh, he does not got this.
Oh.
It turns out that's it. He's done. He's dead. She's done.
Yeah, it's a she, right? So, yeah, it looks good. I mean, I like the look of the location. Like, setting it in London is really appealing to me. Like, I love London. I've been there on holidays a few years back and I just fell in love with the place. So having it set in London is a different take rather than just some anonymous city in America. So having that location is a nice change up. And I love the way that you can just kind of recruit anybody in the world. Like, you can scan them, you get information about who they are, little text bubbles about who they are, what they've done. And it seems like every character is approachable. So that looks like it's going to be a pretty big game. And then all the action scenes, yeah, pretty standard with these kind of games, you know, like nothing too different, nothing too unique and amazing. But the gameplay and the story looks pretty solid so far. Anyway, guys, hope you like that. Catch you all in the next one. Thanks for watching.